Hello my people them. So yeah, as you can tell by the title, I am not happy with Mercedes-Benz, and as you can tell by this TikTok, do not trust Mercedes-Benz. You want to know why? So I purchased this Mercedes 220D under 2 months ago. Tell me why my fucking thing can fit underneath here, but not fucking underneath there. Why the fuck has this flew off? Why does the fucking paintwork on this side look like it's matte black? Why is the space in here fucking much smaller than fucking here? Why is this headlight normal and this headlight's fucking out? Why is this light got a gap here, but then there's no gap on the fucking other side? Why the fuck can I almost stick my finger in here, but then, oh, forget almost, I can fucking put my whole body in here? Why is the front side also falling off? How the fuck is this general wear and tear? What the fuck? Just look at the car from this angle. What is going on this side? I am outraged by Mercedes-Benz, but let's just give you a bit of context to the situation. So the reason why I'm saying don't trust Mercedes-Benz is because, let's just cut the story short, I've bought a Mercedes-Benz vehicle and turns out it's been in an accident, a serious accident at that. And it's just terrible. I was promised an approved used Mercedes vehicle. I was promised it being HPI clear from both Mercedes-Benz as well as Buyacar. And what I've got is a mess. Yeah, it's honestly shocked me. So the reason why I'm doing this video and the purpose of this video isn't a personal attack at Mercedes-Benz. All it is just something to raise awareness, to just let you guys know that even though you go to the main dealer for the reassurance of a top quality car, even they can rip you off. Even they can cut corners, and serious corners at that, dangerous corners as well. So yeah, here's the story. I've purchased the car using Buyacar website. So they've got 4.8 star reviews and they've got over 1,000 reviews. And the vehicle that I was purchasing, a Mercedes GLA 220D, was coming from Mercedes-Benz of Aylesbury. So you put the two together, 4.8 star out of 5, and the fact that it's Mercedes-Benz, you'd think you'd receive a top quality car. Oh man, was I mistaken. So yeah, I'm gonna show you the ins and outs again. Honestly, the TikTok's not just gonna cover up everything. I'm gonna show you directly. But yeah, I've purchased the car from there, and basically I've had issues from day one. The car came with front window tints applied. Like, not the factory tints. It came with literally a sticker. Like, you know, you applied a sticker of tints on the front windows. The car came with that. Let's just look at these stupid window tints. The window tints are peeling off. Look. Can someone tell me whether this is legal or not? And I'm sure that's illegal, but never mind. It's the least of our worries now. But yeah, the car didn't even come with car mats. It didn't even come with car mats. Ignore the mess of this car, but I've honestly just fell out of love with it. But they couldn't even give me car mats. They couldn't even give me car mats. And the car came with loads of scratches and a hell of a lot of general wear and tear. Look, this is meant to be general wear and tear. What kind of elbow was here? A gorilla's elbow. What elbow causes this as general wear and tear? Honestly. Then what is this? What is that? But what kind of general person was wearing and tearing this car? Because like what? General wear and tear? Okay. Also, I forgot to mention the video that they sent me. Usually when Mercedes send you a video, yeah, you know when you get that video where someone's saying like, hello, Mark from Mercedes here, here's your vehicle, whatnot, yeah. Did not get any of that. I received a video that didn't even show the left-hand side of the car. It didn't, I'm gonna show you this video. It didn't even have sound, but yeah, so the video I'm gonna show you. said, the point of impact on this car was the left-hand side of the vehicle, and it's backed up by all the lining and panels being out of sync on that side, as well as the paintwork on that side is like matte black. But they didn't want to show me that at all, and they didn't want to show me directly behind the boot either because they knew it was slanting. And they even covered the window tints. They literally put the front windows down so I couldn't see the window tints. So that suggests, not only does it suggest actually, it tells me, it's a fact that they made a conscious effort to hide that stuff in that video so I wasn't able to see it. And they took advantage of me not being able to see it face to face, but they made a conscious effort to hide that stuff, which then means that they knew about this stuff. So they knew that they were selling me this car in the condition that it was in. That's what's getting on my nerves even more. Like, if it was a mistake, it's still unacceptable from a billion-dollar company, but we're human. We all make mistakes, but this was honestly a conscious effort, as you can see. So it's just blew my mind that they made a conscious effort to do this. But yeah, it's just, honestly, what's happened to me is insane. And if you think I'm just falsely claiming stuff, here's the proof. I went to Mercedes-Benz of Wolverhampton because that's the area I live in. I got the car from Mercedes-Benz of Aylesbury, but I live in Wolverhampton. So I went to Mercedes-Benz of Wolverhampton and had them do a body inspection on the vehicle. And turns out I was right. So I got them to write an email for me, as you can see right now on screen. So that email outlines that this car has been in an accident or had a repair in the past. A repair means accident, you know what I'm saying? Because it wouldn't need repairing. Bodywork wouldn't need repairing if it hasn't been knocked. So regardless of the matter, it's an accident. But anyway, so that's been done. But then I've even got the extra reassurance. I went to a Mercedes approved bodywork specialist for accident repair. That sounds like the perfect candidate to tell me that whether this car has been in an accident or not. And turns out it has. Look at this email. So yeah, the car has definitely been in an accident. So bearing in mind, I've got both of these emails. I've got them to both email Buyacar, and I've forwarded it myself. Bearing in mind, I've also had a lot of back and forth exchange about the issues I had with the car before I even knew it was in an accident. Like, the car's got some other stuff wrong with it as well. So cut the story short, Buyacar have just basically said, my evidence is not substantial. They want diagnostic. I said to them, how can you get a diagnostic report on a bodywork issue? Diagnostics and bodyworks are two complete different things. So basically, I've managed to get a phone call with them, with Buyacar. Although what I will say is Buyacar, I can't rate them. I honestly can't rate them because in the process of buying the car, they was onto me. I was having missed calls after missed calls, emails after emails, help after help. But then the moment I had an issue, you think I had any callbacks? You think? Nope. Any emails? Nope. I had to call them about 3 times a day. I had to email them about 4 times a week just to get a response, which was then useless. So then I had to contact Buyacar and get in contact with the manager. So I had a phone call with the manager, and basically this is how the conversation went. I said to the manager, what more formality do you want me to get? What kind of report would you like me to get? Where would you want me to go? And I will go because I'm 100% confident that this car has been in an accident, and I've got evidence to support this from Mercedes and John Aldridge. And basically, the manager of Buyacar said, go to Mercedes. I said, but I've already done that. And then all of a sudden, she started stuttering and couldn't answer my question on what else there was to do. She couldn't answer. So this is how it went. She said, give me an hour and then we will call you back. I didn't get a call back. I got an email outlining the exact same thing of, we have checked the HPI report and it's not been in an accident. Despite the fact that I've showed them that it has been in an accident. I've not only got the emails from Mercedes-Benz, I've showed them the proof. I've literally recorded the proof. I've had a bodywork specialist talk me through it as well. So bearing in mind all that's been done, they've still said they're checking the HPI report, and they said about 4 times they will reimburse me to get the window tints removed. If I'm telling them the car's been in an accident, Who cares about window tints? Nobody. But they keep saying, we will review a quote for the window tints and get it removed. I don't care. I don't care. So basically, cut the story short now, they then told me to email the finance company. So I've emailed the finance company, and basically the finance company were a lot more help than Buyacar, because that was terrible. And oh, I forgot to mention, I did try and contact Mercedes-Benz, but because my contract was with Buyacar, I had to talk to Buyacar, and then Buyacar was meant to talk to Mercedes-Benz, but Buyacar wasn't cooperating. Basically, they took my money and now they don't care about me. So that 4.8 star reviews, I'm leaving a 1 star. But yeah, they don't care about me. I spoke to the manager of Mercedes of Aylesbury, and he basically just told me the same thing. I did send emails at first, and they told me my contract's with Buyacar, so I can't really talk to them. But then I went and called the manager of that whole Mercedes Aylesbury, and yeah, he told me the same thing. But hear this, I've got evidence to suggest that I've got even more evidence here to prove that this car's been in an accident. Mercedes-Benz of Aylesbury, I've done some digging here and at the reviews, and it's not the first time they've done it. Look at this review. It's not the first time they've done it, as you can see. They've done it before, and yes, I'm laughing a lot and I'm smiling a lot, but I'm just outraged, and I just can't believe what's happened. These are $1 billion company. Why are they cutting corners on vehicles? Just repair them. Like, literally repair them. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? So yeah, bearing in mind I've got all this evidence and whatnot, I'm still being told that it's not substantial and whatnot, but the finance company did try and help, you know what I'm trying to say? So they sent out an engineer, and basically the engineer came, apparently, but he didn't call me and he didn't knock the door. He just drove off. So I don't know what happened there, but basically a few days later he came back. So then he actually did come this time, and then he analyzed the car, and he confirmed my suspicions. Like, although there was already confirmed by Mercedes and Mercedes-Benz of Wolverhampton and John Aldridge, and the fact that Mercedes-Benz of Aylesbury have done it before. But then another engineer from DECRA has also confirmed this. And not only did he confirm the bodywork, also there's an issue with the throttle response. It's super delayed. It's even more delayed. My parking sensors don't even work. Yeah, they only work when I've hit an object, like literally when I'm breathing on the object. Yeah, that's the only time they work. So my throttle response is messed up. My parking sensors don't work. The car is losing power, and my wheel arch trim flew off whilst I was driving on the motorway. How has this happened, man? So imagine if that hit a car at motorway speeds, that would crack a windscreen and could potentially cause an accident. And what? Mercedes have got an accident on their hand. I'm not over exaggerating or anything. It could have caused an accident, and motorway accidents can result in death. So what would have happened then? Then here was even worse. I've received a letter from Mercedes-Benz, which you're going to see on screen soon. I've received the letter from Mercedes-Benz outlining that my car needs to get recalled because of a lower steering shaft, something like that. We'll see what it is anyway. So out of all of the issues I've already outlined and everything else, they've got another issue with the car. It has to get recalled on top of all the other issues. It's insane. This car is worse than any car I've bought from Facebook. Tell a lie, my Golf GTI was the worst, but this is very close. This is very close. And bearing in mind, my contract with this car is for 4 years. I've had it for 2 months, and I've been having issues since day one. How, in what planet is this car going to last 4 years? So basically, I'm not stopping until I get a new car, until I'm reimbursed all my money, and they need to compensate for wasting my time, making me drive a dangerous, unsafe car, and just simply taking the mick out of me by not helping me resolve this matter. Someone needs to pay, and yeah, that's the story. So yeah, man, let's show you this car. So as you can see right there, looks very nice, doesn't it? Very, very nice. However, it don't look nice to me because all I can see is every issue wrong with it. So let's just jump straight into it. As you can see, the window tints, front window tints are tinted. Like that's a start. They shouldn't even be tinted. I'm not complaining because I wouldn't mind them being tinted. I was probably going to do it anyway, but regardless of the matter, why are they tinted from Mercedes-Benz? They're not allowed to do that. But yeah, let's show you the ins and outs. Panel gapping. This is on the left-hand side of the vehicle. Look at it on that side. Just completely different to that side. This headlight has got a gap. It's not even in. This headlight has no gap. Oh man. This gap, fine, and it has a gap here with the lighting, yeah. No gap with the light on this side, and this gap is flipping humongous. My finger can fit underneath here, but not there, which suggests the boot is slanted. And not only does it suggest the boot is slanted, you can just see it for yourself. Look at the boot. Look at the boot. Look at this side. It's atrocious. Atrocious. I would also like to add that this is the thing that flew off on the motorway. My wheel arch trim. And like, you know what that is? That's tape. You know what that is? A screw. You know what it's supposed to be? Screwed on. You know what that is? Tape. So let me just tell you, tape is what was keeping this on. So if they can't even do this little thing properly, then what is keeping this car together at all? And not only is it just that one, but this front one is on its way out as well. So I've got the evidence to suggest that this car was hit on the left hand side, because even down to the paintwork, you can't tell on video, but this paintwork face to face looks like a matte black type of paint. It's kind of insane. Like honestly, they're meant to do some sort of check on the car. Oh, I forgot to show you this as well. There's writing there that suggests that this car was on some sort of scrapyard or somewhere at some point. But anyway, the reason why I didn't pick up on this straight away was because I'm no engineer. No one is going to look at panel gaps like that. I picked up on the window tints and all the little marks on the car there straight away, which I did message Mercedes and Buyacar about, but they just put it off as general wear and tear. But I knew something was off with this car, so I took it to a bodywork specialist myself, and basically they just outlined everything. And yeah, but also bearing in mind, an approved used car from Mercedes-Benz is meant to undergo a serious amount of checks before it's sent out. I can guarantee you that this car came in from wherever it came in from, and it just came out straight to me. They didn't check it at all. They didn't even look. They didn't even check the safety of this vehicle. I know that for a fact, because this vehicle is not safe. The throttle response, like, it wouldn't even surprise me if there's no airbags in the car. No airbags. Also, I got a diagnostic plugged in, yeah, and there's an issue with the gear selector. So that's that as well. I just honestly, like it's my baby, but it's a mutated baby, because it's a mess, honestly. So yeah, if anyone who works in Mercedes is watching this, I doubt they are, but if they are, then can you please explain this in any type of way? Because I know I had comments and I had a DM from someone who worked in Mercedes and said this is insane, this is honestly ridiculous. So if anyone else works at Mercedes, just let me know what's going on. Like, what is this? But yeah, man. Also, I can't be bothered for the comments of, you should have checked beforehand, you should have viewed the car beforehand, how did you not notice this? Okay, so let's just start with, I should have checked the car beforehand. Okay, so if you didn't know, we're in a pandemic. We're in a pandemic, yeah. So we was in lockdown, and we was partially in lockdown, but basically at the point of purchasing this vehicle, I was unable to view it face to face. You might think I'm stupid for not viewing it face to face, but again, I'm buying the car from Mercedes-Benz, and I'm really honestly expecting a top quality car. But yeah, I wasn't able to view it face to face simply due to the restrictions that were placed on the UK at that time. I was unable to go view the car. And if you want to tell me I should have waited until I was able to view the car, look, Boris Johnson, you can't trust this guy at all. Like, he said the lockdown was going to be 3 weeks. we only come out of lockdown, I believe, the 19th of July, even though it was meant, and that was extended as well. So I had no idea when we was actually going to be out of lockdown or when the restrictions were going to get lifted, because they keep getting put on us, off us, on us, off us, on us, off us. So I didn't know, and I wanted the car. You know what I'm trying to say? And it was coming from Mercedes, and they've done it to someone else as well. So I thought I'd share my experience with you lot, and obviously I'll do an update on the video when I show you that I will get a new car, because I am not keeping that car. And whether I have to go to court or not, I'm more than happy to go to court, because the evidence I have is just unbelievable. Like, what are they going to say? We didn't show the left-hand side of the car because of what? What they're going to say when, got all the evidence to suggest that the car has been in an accident? What they're going to say when I'll get the review up when they've done it to someone else? They can't say anything. They cannot say anything. So if we go to court, I'm going to win regardless. So they better sort this out. Honestly, now that I'm getting more riled up as this video goes on, because I've just remembered the fact that they made a conscious effort to hide it. So it's kind of, they've took the mick out of me, man. They've took the mick out of me. They saw a 20-year-old boy get in a car and they thought, yeah, let's do him over. Stay on guard, people. Don't trust anything.